Hello everyone, I'm your favorite Draconicus and welcome back once again with Fallout 4 Maxed Out. I hope you all enjoy today's episode because we have our guest back once again for today's lovely episode. Say hi.
Hello there.
And we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. I made sure to load everything really quickly and do all that stuff. We did have a few technical difficulties at the beginning of today's episode, but it should be all fine. And right after this, we're hoping to do some episodes on Fear, so go check out his channel for the Fear episodes.
Otherwise, without further ado, let's get to it.
Yep. Load back into the game. It'll be slightly stupid. There it is.
There it is.
One day, 16 hours and 18 minutes. That's a lot.
It is.
And
Oh.
once we do
Go
die, in the Maxed Out series, it is a one life only. And when we do that, we'll reset it, get rid of certain mods, and then add some different ones. Because what we're gonna do is add the 100 monsters mod, because it requires you to have the beginning. You have to be at the beginning of the game for it. For it to work. There's an alternate beginning mod too, where a Deathclaw will be right at the entrance of the thing.
The vault.
Yeah, right at the entrance of the vault. Like you emerge out of an egg nest. That's so. That is so awesome.
I've been actually meaning to ask if this has ever happened to you, because I know this happens to me on some occasions.
What's that?
Has your character ever just randomly died from, like, going too fast?
Oh no.
I have sometimes this weird thing that happens. And then again, that's also because I have a lot of items that boost the speed. But apparently, if you go too fast in the game, there's, like, a good chance you might just die randomly.
I've had it where, like, in all honesty, I think mods crash the game more than anything. And it's because I used to play this game a lot without any mods. And this game used to have, like, it was awesome without mods, in my opinion. This game's awesome without mods. But mods do make it funny. I'm not gonna lie. Especially since it just makes it even more glitchy, in a sense.
Well, things have been cooperative so far. I'm hoping it doesn't end up like the last stream where we just...
We're gonna have a little bit of an aiming problem issue now. Still, I guess it's trying to get used to being back for so long. It does not like this.
But no, this was not the use of any mod. This was actually rather native.
Yeah.
The thing I kind of did do, though, was throw on the legendary 10% boost to speed.
Mm-hmm.
I did it for like 3 or 4 pieces of armor. You do go very fast, but then there is also that chance to where randomly you'll just drop. Especially when you hit like...
Also, I think my difficulty changed. Hold on, let me check. Because something didn't look right. Yep, called it. Something went off. I don't know. I think it's in mod doing that. All difficulty levels are affected, damage, chances, and kind of blah, blah, blah. Survival adds additional challenges such as no fast travel, saving only when you sleep. See the survival entry for help. Ooh. What's this? all difficulty levels, you know, survival. I put on very hard. Let's see here.
I always did find the Pip-Boy app to be kind of weird. And if at most, mean.
I don't know why, but I actually don't want survival mode now that I think about it. And the reason I say that is because I don't rest at all in this game. I've never rested in this game. I have eaten, I've drank, but also I don't think that would affect me either because of this is the maxed out series, so it's not even going to work. Because if you recall, there's a few things that kind of just make you immune to all like food. Solar power, sunlight regenerates your lost health. I don't know why, but a lot of these, I forget which one it is. There's a perk where you don't need to eat at all anymore. And I forget what it is. I'm not sure, actually. Now I'm curious what the fuck it is. I'll figure it out later.
I don't remember it either.
Yeah. That, or it could be the fact that I have all the perks. Who knows? That's probably what it could be.
I am wondering now.
Yeah, I'm curious what the fuck that's about.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah. I haven't been affected by hunger now that I think about it for the past few episodes. So it could be I have all the perks, or it could be a perk that, you know, gives you less food hunger. Because I know there is a perk for giving you less hunger, but I didn't know it can get rid of hunger. That could be, you know, the thing. It tells me to go out there because there's a thing I need to do out there as well. Let me go.
Well, there's a tripwire in front of you, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I noticed it. Oh, yeah. I'll talk to Preston in a minute. Returning a favor. Ooh, some fiber optics. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie.
Yep.
If only I didn't get rid of that minigun at the beginning of the game, because like I did get a minigun at the beginning of the game for Preston.
You always get that at the beginning of the game.
I know.
They actually have you grab it because they intended for it to be used against the raiders.
I know. Like, the reason I say that is because I'll show you in a second. There it is. That's right. That's why I have over 800. I don't have as much as I did when they give it to you, because like that's like I think they give you like 2,000 or something, which is a lot. But I have 800.
They give you quite a lot, actually.
Oh, so the terminal unlocks this.
Leaves and knock. Got removed.
Yep.
I think there's a very specific special key thing that can give retries, if I'm recalling.
I know, I'm trying to think. We have 5 chances in 3 words, I think.
There we go.
Yep. That was bound to happen because there was only 3 words now. Let's see here. Check-in log, daily briefing, open internal room. Warning, access to internal rooms strictly prohibited to intel officers, initiates, and senior officers, blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Screw you, it's a small-ass room.
You know what I'm surprised that you can't do, that the super mutants can do?
What's that?
Use the mini nukes as a grenade.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Perhaps.
What could be in this safe? I know, it's so stupid. I don't need that 10 mil, that's so good.
I don't know why. I definitely do find it less annoying than the Bioshock, God, what was that guy? The Circus of Values guy, who's always
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just like, shut up.
You know what?
jeez.
You know what? You know what? You're right. That guy is a lot more annoying.
Every time I go shopping too, it's
Yeah, he is a kind of annoying. You know what's funny? I've ignored him every time I do that. You know what's funny? I did a no power-up run. You know how hard that is in that game?
I can imagine.
Yeah, no power-ups, no upgrades, no nothing. The only thing you could do is buy ammo.
So which ending did you go for in that run? Just curious.
Well, since I couldn't do no power-ups, I couldn't kill the girls, so, yeah. And all I did with that was nothing. So I went with the, I think with the good ending, I think. Killed that big motherfucker
so
on the wall.
So you did the thing where, what's her name, hands you the tool and you use the tool.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
because that was like the one I knew the most about. So that was like the one ending that I could figure out a lot better. Where'd you get that? There's nothing in it, Nick. Also, why does he have an animation where he drinks stuff? See?
I see him drinking.
I know. It confuses me.
I mean, can we get a good look at the can? Is it like an actual can of water, or is it like a can of...
That's not even a can. That's a fucking... That's a glass. That's a glass.
Okay, so he is drinking water.
And what's even funnier is there's nothing in it.
I think it's implied it's supposed to be water, but then again, he's also a synth too.
Yeah, that's why I said, why does
synth
he
can-
have the animation for that? That makes no sense.
He can smoke too.
Oh yeah, the smoking one I can understand, because that's kind of like a... I think that's a habit that was given to him by the cop. That was, you know, when he was, when Other Him was a cop. Yeah.
The personality he's pretty much based off of.
Yeah. Like, I can understand the smoking, I can understand, like, alcohol. I cannot understand you picking up a random-ass cup filled with water and drinking it because you're a robot.
Maybe he just wants to emulate being human.
That too. I can see that. I'm gonna take that real quick. Hey lady, I hope you like death. Because you got...
Headshot, I know how explosive.
I don't know if you saw that. But she jumped after she died, and it was the funniest shit. Really? How did I miss? I'll take that right bend.
I know, sometimes when you get like 77 chance and you still miss anyway. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just getting shot in the middle of a gunfight. No big deal, including dead bodies.
I know, I have so much HP, it's fucking nuts. Oh, hey, bud. How you doing? I hope you don't mind me. I love doing that. Hey, I'm gonna take that real quick. Thank you for the new minigun. I needed that. I'll take that. Helmeted Cage Stormer? Ooh, that's new. That was a bullet ricochet that bounced off the wall and killed him. 'Cause I didn't shoot him after I missed. Yeah, because there's a perk that does bullet ricochets, and it has it's like a 20% chance that you're
Block it for those farmers.
Yep. I'm glad you remembered.
I at least remembered that, but I just wasn't sure what I missed. I feel like I missed stuff.
Yeah, you missed us walking to the place, I think, and that was about it.
Oh.
Yeah. There wasn't really much. Nice shot, Nick. Let's check this terminal real quick. We happen to be here, so why not? Satellite dish, data steam status.
Everything offline. Database network offline. Database network access is granted to authorized personnel only.
That might mean that something's online. There's gotta be.
No, they did not.
Nope. Ooh. Give me that and that. I'm the junk collector.
Hey,
I'm
look,
the junk man.
Hey, look, it's a fear upgrade on the desk over there. The ball-peen hammer that we always think is an upgrade, but then it's just a ball-peen hammer.
Yup. I'm gonna take that real quick though. I already took that. Take that paint. Take that metal bucket. You know, the one thing I was always pissed off about was how you couldn't search barrels. People hide shit in barrels.
Kind of messed up.
You know, people hide shit in barrels, man. I would. That's a fucking nice hiding spot, man. Not everybody's gonna search a fucking barrel. You know? It's like, hey,
Well,
I'm gonna put my shit in here, and you ain't gonna find it because I put it in the barrel.
no, maybe they think it's for alcohol. It's the keg.
I don't know, man. You may be right. It may be good for hiding liquids. That is actually a really good idea too. Like converting an old tin bucket to hold water and stuff. That actually is kind of a good idea.
Yeah, you know, they did put alcohol in barrels.
That is true. They put it in wooden barrels, not metal barrels. Metal barrels rot.
Oh. You
Yeah.
meant those barrels, I thought you like the wooden ones. Because I think there are wooden ones in this game, isn't there? Or
Yeah,
is that
there are.
Skyrim I'm thinking about?
No.
Yeah,
no.
in Skyrim you can loot those too.
Yeah, Skyrim you can loot those. In this game you can't. Yes, there is wooden barrels. Metal barrels too. I was like, because like metal barrels you can find oil in that, you know, all that stuff. You know, that'd be a good little oil farm to have. Like, so you never run out of oil and shit. Just, you know, You know, like
You need to find a good place to drill, though.
True. If you drill at the bottom, you gotta have somebody to put it on something, so that way you could just get, you know.
That's assuming you can even find it, too.
Mm-hmm. And that's assuming if it's got oil in it. It could have, like, food in it. It could have, like equipment. Like, that's the thing about barrels. You can hide all sorts of shit in there. I think my most favorite thing about, like, the idea of an apocalypse is that you could find, like, random-ass crap everywhere.
I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. But what's awesome is people can be creative in like, really creative with shit like that. You see it on... You expect it in, like, you could see it on YouTube and stuff where people are like, you know, like, they try and make, you know, all these crazy shit. And you see it on gaming YouTube channels too, and stuff like that, about like people making trap bases in video games and stuff and all that kind of shit. And it's always so cool to see. But then you think about it and it's like, I would not want to run into those people in a apocalyptic scenario because they're too smart for their own good. I'd rather deal with idiots. Because if you're, like, semi-average and you're dealing with an idiot, you could probably outsmart them in a battle. But smart people are scary. Especially in apocalyptic scenarios. Just think about it. All you need is 4 ingredients and you can make a grenade out of a tin can. A tin can! You know how stupid that is? All you need is a string, some explosive material. Not even going to specify because I know the materials to do this. But I don't want to get off YouTube for that. And shit like that, like, it's...
You don't want to get yeeted.
Yeah, I don't want to get yeeted. Especially since I've been on thin ice with YouTube.
Yeah, you would see people's ingenuity.
Yeah.
I mean, the pipe weapons in this may already be a good example of ingenuity being thrown out there.
Which, fun fact, people would probably actually make those or steal all the guns they can get a hold of, but if they don't got no guns, they'll make their own. And that's what's awesome about shit like that. I think my most...
There's a will, there is a way.
That is true. I think my most favorite things about the Wasteland is that you see all this damage and stuff, right? But then you always want to know what happened to the wildlife, you know? And that's always been my question. Like, what would happen to the wildlife in these scenarios? Well, a good example is Chernobyl, actually. When some hazmat crew went to Chernobyl, they went ahead and uncovered a bunch of, like, creatures with 2 heads and shit like that. And that's where the idea came for games like this with the 2-head idea. Because Chernobyl actually experienced 2-headed creatures like 2-headed snakes, 2-headed deer, a lot of 2-headed stuff. And it's because what radiation does is it replicates new cells and old cells, and any cell that doesn't die gets replicated and especially if a newborn is in the womb and stuff, you know, when they're born, they're kind of not immune to the radiation, but they are pretty damn close, and because of that, they'll get like all sorts of other shit that's done to them, and so on and so forth. Blah 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 blah. Long story short, people can get extra limbs, and it's so creepy. And it's because of all the reproduction that radiation does. But the catch is radiation can kill you, but it also reproduces cells. So it's kind of a win-lose scenario. That's the thing about that. You either get a new head or a new arm, but you may die. Yeah. That's how that works. I've done a lot of studying with shit like that, and it's always interesting. But I always want to, like, especially with games like this where it's like the radiation's gone and the creatures are trying to rediscover themselves in the
repopulate.
Yeah. and because rediscover themselves in the wastelands and stuff like that, repopulate and all that jazz. It's like you think about it, it's like, how would that work? You know, like how would that work?
They just do it.
I know, but it's like you gotta think about it. It's like they just do it, but it's like how?
I guess it's just one of those things. It's instinct.
Yeah.
Just something that isn't really expended too much of heavy thought.
But
like
I mean,
with any other species,
sorry, go ahead.
With any other species, whenever the needs come up, you just do it. Like if you're hungry, you're gonna go get something to eat. If you're thirsty, you're gonna go get something to drink. It's
True.
just in your mind. It's all you think about. You don't really think on the deeper philosophical side or the scientific side or any of that. All that is thrown out the window, and all that happens is it's just the basic need to survive.
I think
everything else just ends up becoming secondary.
I think that's the grave.
You were saying, by the way.
Yeah. What I was saying is like, yeah, I get that, but it's like, here we go.
I've got that locket back for you. You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. Whatever Minutemen need, you can count on us. We've got a decent workshop, and Connie's sure to go in around prices after we're done.
Oh yeah, it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
It does beg questions. But I think deep down, it just really is just the basic need to survive.
We have enough for a turret. I'll have to go back and do something stupid to get a turret. Yeah, how many times I've done that? A lot. Because I keep forgetting to grab
Go back
junk.
and fix things.
No, grab and get junk. But yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because if they have a defense, I don't have to worry about them. Because nobody will attack their place if they have a defense.
Uh-oh.
Trying to think. How
There we go. Come on.
You know, I got a question for you actually. If you were sucked into a video, if you were sucked into a video game, what video game would you want to be sucked into?
Oh jeez, there are plenty I could think of.
I mean, true.
What would I want to be sucked into?
I would love to be in a game where like you can't die because of futuristic scenarios and stuff. But the catch is I would probably have to like fight or some shit.
It's tough to answer. That is tough to answer.
Yep. That's why the question's there. Because it's a little bit of a harder question.
I want to lean towards being in the Command and Conquer series, but then at the same time, it's just like, oh, well, Fallout would be interesting.
Yeah, but
A sort of medieval fantasy setup would also be interesting.
Yeah, but that would also beg the question is, would you genuinely survive that?
Well, there's always the thing of I can always die of the age.
That's true.
That's always out there.
I need glass.
And then even if I could go beyond the years... I don't know. That is definitely something I'd have to think about on deeply. For the immediate answer, though, just because it'd be cool, I'd say the Command and Conquer series. Probably followed by something that would be like Lord of the Rings or the Elder Scrolls.
Ooh. That is a cool answer, but like I would love to go to a medieval world, but at the same time it's like I would have to deal with plague. That's a big thing in the medieval times. Plague.
There is also plague IRL. It's rarer because medical technology is
It's
so
so
good.
advanced. Yeah.
Is so advanced that I imagine if there was like an outbreak of the bubonic plague, I'm sure it wouldn't be as devastating as it was at the time.
Oh, for sure. Because I mean, it would be
Because we
bad for all
probably have
the
the means to cure that.
I mean, it would be bad for the idiots. You know those idiots I'm talking about.
Yeah, but still, even then,
Yeah.
we do have the means to help, and people are always going to give in to the good nature.
Exactly.
There's always those people that like to help the idiots.
I don't know why people help idiots, especially those kind of idiots. That confuses me.
Because if I had to take an educated guess, it's probably because deep down they think, oh, they'll change. You just gotta give people time.
Not everyone
And
changes.
sometimes they do.
Yeah, but not everyone.
But yes, as you just pointed, not everyone always changes, but some
Yes.
people do. You'd be surprised.
Oh yeah, I know. I am. Genuinely, I just think that some people, like, I don't know why. It's like my brain always remembers this, and it will always genuinely remember this, and that is, I don't understand people being such idiots about something. It's like, if you really, really want to go down to the nitty-gritty of life and stuff, about like, this, that, this, and that, this, and that, all of our accomplishments were made by us as humans. And whether it be good accomplishments or bad accomplishments, they're accomplishments nonetheless, and I feel like some people forget that in general. Because, sure, we could have like really asinine people, but some of those asinine people could genuinely make something cool. For instance, there is people who were killers, serial killers, and all that stuff, but some of them made music, and because of that, it gets looked down upon, and I don't understand why. It's the art they made, not the person. The art does not need to be punished for the person's misdoings. For instance, some of the art in museum, I want to point this out, some of those people were rapists, killers, murderers, destructors, so on and so forth, conquerors even, and yet we have them in museums and ogle them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the person we're ogling, it's the art we are. It's the beauty that they created despite their misgivings. That's something I want people to do more often. Instead of pointing the art that they made out about how stupid they were, and just giving their art, but rather actually genuinely like the art but hate the person. You don't have to like the person to like the art. A good example is, you could have music you like but don't know who the fuck the person is, and then you listen to it and you love it, but then you find out how bad that person is. Should it really change your view on the music? No. Because you like the music for what it is, and you liked it for the music and not who the person was, because you didn't know who the person was to begin with. Then you found out, and it makes complete no sense that you just suddenly don't like that music. No, what you don't like is to be associated with a guy who probably killed or something, and because of that, you feel a guilt, a transgression against that person. So in order to spite that person, you don't listen to their music. But in reality, all you're doing is hurting yourself, because you like that music and you know you like that music. That right there confuses me. People who do shit like that, confuses me. Would you agree?
If I had to take a guess, it's because they just think I don't wish to be associated with this person.
Yeah.
Not that it would mean you're associated with it.
Exactly.
With them, sorry. Oh.
That is a big topic right there. I'm sorry. Did that hurt your head a little bit?
No, actually, it's got me thinking. Like I did say earlier, it's because they just don't wish to be viewed in that light, when in reality, as you just pointed out, there's a huge difference between the individual in question who's committed the bad deeds and the artwork that they put forth.
Correct. And that's the thing I always wanted to point out.
But if we are going to start talking about people...
Yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, if we're going to start talking about, you know, people who've done conquests and all that, and why we celebrate them, I guess it's more we celebrate their military... God, that annoys me.
I know.
We may as well just do... Anyways, as I was getting ready to say...
Yeah, go ahead.
We celebrate, I guess rather more, if we're talking conquerors, the military leadership that they display. Granted, they do some pretty bad things. Like Genghis Khan, for example.
Genghis
Khan...
Go ahead.
Despite... I was about to say, despite all the things he did, you do have to admit he had a way of commanding horsemen.
In all honesty, that's a type of art on its own. You know, commanding a troop. But I want to point that out as well. Holy shit! That's a big famished!
What the hell's that?
A famished?
Famished. It looks like a death claw.
It's a death claw that doesn't get to eat. It's like the runt of a death claw because of that. You ever seen like animals discarding runts and stuff? That's essentially what this is.
Getcha.
Yeah, it's a death claw. Yeah, I think it is, or a type of death claw or something. But it
had the movement of a death claw, but it looks very underweight. So I think I know what it is supposed to be. It's essentially the, as you did say, the runt just trying to survive, pretty much abandoned.
Exactly.
It's just kind of sad.
Yep.
But jeez, what were we talking about again? I think you were getting ready to say something.
Yeah,
and then we saw that thing. Genghis Khan.
Yeah. To talk about Genghis Khan, because this is actually something of a topic I like to talk about, and that is war generals. They were doing stuff for their country, or whatever they thought was, doing. But Genghis Khan is a different one. He was an overlord, not a general, which most people think. Well, he was a general, but he wasn't a general till midway through the war. And because of that, he was a leader. He did
lead armies, but he was more like a clan leader. Yes. I was just about to say.
Yeah, he was a king. He was a ruler. He was
a clan leader. He started with a small tribe, and then
he took over 90% of the world. He took over 90% of the world. Yeah, that right there.
I was getting to that.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just about to say he was just managed to take over most of the world, but then as his army started moving into Europe, he died, and then once the Khan died, the troops just turned around and went back.
I want to point this out.
Imagine if they actually... Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead first. I'll explain it in a second, because I was going to explain, I
was just about to say, imagine, though, if they actually had just put someone in charge of that army and had them keep going while they could have addressed the issues of who's next in charge. Just imagine how very different the world could have been. But yeah, go ahead.
I was going to explain that Genghis Khan didn't die in England, but he lost a lot of troops in England. That is a big misgiving. And I want to point out his death was because not because he moved towards England, but because he went towards other Asian countries, who fought like with swords and stuff. And it made it more fucking impactful was the fact that guns and gunpowder were made, and when that happened, that's when he was so caught up in the old ways of his land that he didn't think about trying to get rid of gunpowder and stuff. He didn't think about trying to do that. And it was because he wasn't thinking about that. He was thinking, hey, if I can conquer these lands, no one will need that. But what made it hard for him was because of the guns and the gunpowder. And it was at that time period where, and it wasn't even guns that was being made, it was fireworks and shit like that. And they used and fireworks weren't always just fireworks, they were used as explosives, cannonballs, all that stuff. It's because of that his army died a horrible explosive death. Thousands upon thousands of individuals died for that. And I want to point this out. Those individuals wanted to create a good country, but the catch was they were ruling with an iron fist. And because of that, not many people wanted to do that, so a lot of people just like, you know what, let's kill this guy. And that's the thing with a lot of individuals. They have a good idea, but doing it incorrectly as hell. And that's
dictatorships.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dictatorships usually never work.
Exactly.
They always go south in the end.
Exactly. And I just think that's entertaining to keep in mind, you know. Like, dictatorships are one of those things where it's like, they exist, and they existed forever. But people forget how dangerous people like that could be sometimes. And you see it with what was it? You see it with certain individuals. I forget their names, but like there's individuals where they think, oh, we could do this and that, but they forget that people like them tried to do shit like that before, and it failed. Stuff like where they think they could get away with it because I don't know. I'm trying to think of the name of these people, but I can't remember. There was individuals who thought they could take over the world as well, but they couldn't do it because of individuals who were smart enough to know, yeah, that's stupid.
Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, Discord.
Oh, what? Discord doing something stupid? Arrow? Uh-oh. Technical difficulties, everyone.
Discord's doing that thing.
Oh, is it? But can you still hear me, though?
Don't let this be like the last time. I can see skipping around, so I missed part of that. You did get me thinking, though. But do keep going.
But yeah, those individuals failed miserably. And not in the way most people would think, oh, they failed miserably. No, they failed so miserably that their own army turned on them. That's how much they failed. If you fail so bad that your own army is like, you know what, let's just kill you guys. You know you've done something stupid, if that's the case.
Getting usurped.
Yup. But yeah. people forget to realize that just because you can do something does not mean you should do it. There is a fine line between should I do this or can I do this, or will I get in trouble if I do this? You know, shit like that.
It's because folks don't ask themselves, is this a good idea? Is this really a good idea? Should we really do this? Should we at least test this first before we commit to this? It's usually no.
Yeah.
I have this wonderful plan and it's gonna work and I need your full cooperation, and if you don't listen to me, you're evil. How dare you? You're the enemy that humanity's plagued by.
Yeah, it's those individuals that confuse me. It's like, and it's not like a really weird confusion. It's like I know why they do it, but why? You know you're gonna die, right? This is
They probably don't think about it.
That's true.
It could just be a short-sighted thing. Some people don't think ahead. They just think of the immediate, and they just don't realize the future until it's in their face.
Yeah. This is a big-ass place, by the way. I want to point this out. This is a really big-ass place.
I'd say it's a nice place. I
I
mean, call me weird, but beside the frickin'
famished.
the theater place, which is like pretty dang flat.
Yeah.
This place would be just as good.
Yeah. This required a lot of steel. You can see all the stuff being removed from my junk to put it down, and we still got a crap ton of wood. Ooh boy.
You know, this would be an interesting idea. I've done this a few times. Have you ever just put a random staircase down, and then just from there on out, make the staircase go up a bit, and then just start building? Have like a sort of sky platform settlement. I know it'd be unrealistic, but at the same time, at least you don't have to worry about like the ground and stuff being uneven.
I mean, I get that, but like I'm a realistic kind of guy. I like my realism.
That's fine.
Yeah. I've seen people do it. I've done shit like that before, and it's funny as hell, because all you have to do is guard the bottom piece. And you could, like, put so many machine guns down there. And you just build a giant ass, you know, base.
Platform, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, do they have support beams and stuff? I mean, if you want to make it look realistic, you kind of can. The only problem would be, realistically, is if they had explosives and they just detonated them.
I mean...
Then, yeah, the whole settlement's probably gonna come tumbling down.
Yeah.
But then again, I suppose if that were the case, you could also just shovel around the ground and try and make everything flat.
I'm trying to, like, get all the stuff I need.
Otherwise, I guess that's the thing that always kind of annoyed me. It's just like, the ground's not flat. But then again, that is also part of the challenge, too.
Yeah.
Is making the hilly terrain work to your advantage.
You know, it's funny, they don't even need power, because they got, like, all that stuff right there. I'm gonna put this on here. And grab this, put it over here real quick. So I could grab that. Put that right here. And do it again. Because I don't want to disconnect everything. Because I am a cheapskate for disconnections.
Yeet.
technically there is a powered building. Thank you for the steel, buddy Root. I stole their trash can for some steel.
Melt that trash can and turn it into scrap metal.
Yep. Because all I needed from it was this. Because for some reason, I needed a piece of stairs. Bye. And need ooh. Wait a minute. Because this only needs steel, 1 copper, and some other stuff. Ooh boy. How exciting.
Indeed. It's just now finding the parts.
Eh. Hold on, what? What's it being dumb for? Quit being dumb. Eh. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Stream. Work with me.
Oh, it's not you. It's me, I think.
There we go.
For some reason, I cannot put the switch anywhere without it being stupid. What, can I not use the switch?
Maybe that little hole in the wall is an invisible barrier, question mark?
Maybe I just can't have it on this house. Okay, there we go. Actually. Huh? Hold on. There we go. Okay, yeah, that hole is definitely probably a barrier. Because I know you can shoot through those little holes.
Hmm. You can shoot through them, but you can't put a cable through them.
I know, it's stupid, ain't it?
That is odd.
Okay, I could just put this back here again. Whoops. There we go. I need copper and steel for lights. Still copper and steel.
Copper, steel.
Yeah. But at least this building's all wired
It's always
up.
the metals.
Yep.
It's always the metals that are the hardest to find.
Yep. Oh, it's just Nick. What's up, Nick? Why do you got your pipe pistol? You know, fuck it, I don't care.
At least the controller seems to be cooperating for the moment. Last time it was just free fall.
Yeah, it was just being stupid at that point. I have a nice clean black suit. But good evening, gentlemen.
Table for two.
Yes. Table for two, darling.
Yes.
Kiss tweet jelly cheddar tots and all that jazz. I'm sorry. I'm offending a lot of people. It's not a jelly tart, it's a toaster strudel. Okay, whatever. It's a jelly tart. I love that.
I mean, the Uncrustables can kind of be the same thing.
Yeah. I guess. See here. Try to find a outfit. I forgot what my outfit was called. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a volcanic coat. I got a hold of that randomly. It's clean. I am a scientist.
It is.
Yeah, if you find one of these, for some reason they're clean. The Vault-Tec lab coats are clean for some reason. Make no sense.
This is interesting. Maybe the Institute cleaned them and had them there just in case.
No,
But then why not just put them in?
Also, yeah, sweater vest and slacks is also clean. I don't know. Certain things are clean. You can get a hold of these. There's a lot of things. Suspenders and slacks. Nope, these are dirty. Surveyor outfit. No, that's not it. A sequin dress. I know that's clean, but I am not going to wear it. Scavenger's outfit. Sea captain's hat. Let's see here. I actually legit forget what it's called. Also, this is actually a kind of cool outfit. It's got like a carrier vibe. A longshoreman. Some long johns. There's a nut. Oh, what? Oh, son of a bitch.
I think you accidentally used a stim pack.
No. My L2 button hit.
I heard this. Yeah, but I heard a stim pack being used.
Yeah, I know.
And I even saw a stim pack.
Yeah, it made me use the stim pack. My L2 button clicked. That's so stupid. Oh, what? It did it again. Oh no, is it my D-pad? I'm hoping it's not my D-pad.
Do you have stim packs hotkey? Do you have stim packs?
No, I
hotkey?
don't. I can't even get out of the aiming. I'm
Uh-oh,
broken.
controller difficulties.
I don't even have armor on. Ruh-roh. I is naked.
Hopefully not demon. You got something on at least. Game was kind enough to at least, you know.
I'm so glad I didn't get that. Like, I can't even hit L1 or R2. Oh god. Yeah, I am a naked. Huh, you would think it would have toes as a pony. Or hooves. Or something.
Well, I'm pretty sure they just wanted to stick to Anthro. I would imagine the hooves would be probably a lot more
I
difficult
mean,
to
yeah, if you go
animate.
Anthro though, you guys still have toes. Oh god, I can't even click it. Oh god. I'm gonna have to walk around slightly naked. I've been trying to find my clothes. And it's just like, fuck you. I'm not gonna make you find your clothes. You can't find them. Oh, lag.
The quest for pants.
The quest for pants.
Yes, the quest for pants.
Come on. Let me. Oh, that's mean.
Even Nick.
Damn it, Nick. That was mean.
That was brilliant, actually. Just out of nowhere with that comment.
I know. Huh. So apparently, if you find more of the books, you get different perks. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Each book gives you a different perk.
Yeah, they give you something entirely different.
Ooh.
I can't even hit L2. Eh? Did... So, my L2 and R2 are broken. I can't even shoot. Oh shit. To anyone.
I hope a Deathclaw doesn't come out of nowhere. That'd be the worst of luck. I want to make it insulting. Make it even one of the grunts too.
I can't even shoot. I can't do anything. I can't like hit R2 or L2. Hold on, let me reconnect my controller. Hopefully that fixes it. Because I do not want to start the game again. There's the pop. Come on, reconnect. Not gonna reconnect, so it's something actually probably was wrong with the controller for something. So yeah, I was broken again. Someone said I just joined and he already broke the game. Yeah, I did. I think I broke my controller.
Rest in peace, controller.
Hold on. No, I can't even. Okay, cool. So, yeah, it reconnected. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so the L2, R2 buttons were broken for a second, so I had to reconnect it. I wanted to show off this leather armor right here, because I haven't shown it off. It's from the
Yup.
Skyrim package. Yeah.
The Thieves Guild armor.
Yeah. I'm surprised you noticed.
I knew by the shoulder pads. I was
Ah.
thinking, that kind of looks like the Thieves Guild armor.
Laundered longwear. That's what I wanted to wear. There we go. Now I'm no longer naked.
The quest for pants is complete.
Just so you know, I'm using my main oh. I didn't shoot it.
Mysterious stranger appears.
Mysterious stranger.
That was the mysterious stranger.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Nick's like running over. He's like, "Where'd he go?" I love it with shit like that, but Nick didn't get to see it. Oh, that's so dumb.
If I recall, New Vegas actually had like 2 variants of the mysterious stranger.
Yeah, the mysterious lady and the mysterious stranger. I think. I forget if that's the correct
Only,
one.
I don't think the mysterious lady was called by that name, though. The mysterious lady. I think she had a more. She had a different name. That's all
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. I can't remember it either. The strange woman. Alright. Let's go to talk to the settlers at Country Crossing. We'll go there after we talk to Preston. Cause yeah. Fix everything else, but you can't really truly fix the bridge.